All right, we're back. This is Drummer and John, Copper and Diamonds, casting another Strategist Union game. That's ChicagoT against Alpha, the non-stimmer. I believe this was the first cast we ever had. It was Alpha and ChicagoT. But anyway, there you go. Introduce us, John.
Well, yeah, as you mentioned, Chicago, the Protoss player at the bottom left in red. He's a good diamond player who was actually recently dropped to platinum, but in my opinion, he's still a pretty solid diamond player. He was just on a cold streak before the patch came out, so the next game he played, he got dropped down to plat. But he's quite a formidable opponent, and he's actually taken down Alpha quite a few times. Alpha being the green Terran at the top right, the non-stimmer. I think that's going to be his nickname from now on.
No Stim.
And
We'll just call him No Stim.
no stim. Yeah, no stim. That'll do. Well, I'd like to see him get stim for this game because Chicago is a gateway player, and what you need against gateway player is good Marine Marauder mix with stim. Chicago's a very strong early game player, and that's what's definitely he's definitely got the advantage on Alpha on that because Alpha is not as good in the late game. I mean, not as good in the early game as he is in mid to late game. He's quite good at that.
Yeah, his Alpha's late game is actually pretty solid with his Thors and his leapfrogging siege tanks. Pretty sexy. But let's see what he does here. What are the bets that he's gonna do 2 racks right off the bat?
You could bet your ass because he's got no gas. And there's the second racks. He's going to do the exact same build, probably just the Marines, then the Ravens, and then Banshees. But depending on what he sees from Chicago, if he chooses to scout, we'll see. Let's see if he's going to actually use that SCV, follow that probe, take him to his base, where he knows, and he's actually going to scout. He is going to scout out the base because he knows that Chicago's kind of a sly dog with his tactics.
Well, good. Finally, he's doing at least one of the things we suggested in all of our previous games. He's actually scouting, and scouting early too. That's good to see.
That's about right timing. It's right timing just to see if he's going for a double.
For him.
Oh yeah, for him. Yeah.
Normally he
I think
scouts like
he only
10
scouts at
minutes
the
into
end
the
of
game.
match.
Yeah.
Oh, and it got taken out.
Yeah, that was a nice little mosh right there. Nom
It's a
nom.
good surround.
Let's see what he's gonna do here. Is he gonna do that fast command center, or is he actually gonna put a little bit of pressure on?
No gas and 400 minerals accumulating, and he's gonna lay it down. He's gonna lay down that command center as always.
You're absolutely right.
So he's gonna have to be. Sorry?
You're
Hello?
absolutely right. I wasn't even looking. I'm a fool, and I apologize.
It happens. Don't worry. That's what I'm here for. So he's gonna be forced to put down a bunker if he wants to survive any kind of early pushes. Which, by the way, we're seeing now that he's sending out a zealot and a stalker. And if these things are microed correctly, he could do a decent amount of damage because it's only 4 Marines. So he's gonna wait for that stalker to arrive.
Oh, now it's 6 Marines. It could get a little tougher. That stalker could still do a little bit of damage, though. Let's see how things go. Oh yeah, that zealot's gonna say
If
goodbye.
micro. Oh, but good scoot and shoot for sure.
That's pretty dynamite scoot and shoot.
You got 1 Marine. Let's see if he can even out the loss there. Let's see if he can take out that SCV. Then he make the units lost 100 and 100. He will take it out. So
Alright,
it's an even match. No, he's gonna lose that.
Oh,
Bam.
should have maybe taken a slightly longer turn around those bushes, but alright, well, fair enough. It's pretty much even. Alpha should really send an SCV. There it goes. Or not.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Oh,
Chicago
okay.
has no forces coming down. He's going for the 3-gate expo. We'll see. Where's my stalker?
There it is.
Oh.
Well, my son, it's scattered all over the entrance to the Terran base, I think.
Yeah. Well, not on my laptop because I think I'm on the lowest settings. Which, when the stalker dies, it just kind of just blows up for a split second and then
it
nothing.
evaporates in a small little puff of smoke. It's like a fart.
Oh, we're gonna have a push here by the Terran. He's got 9 Marines coming in against 2 Zealots, and guess what? That's actually going to do quite a bit of damage.
It certainly is. Those
He's got
zealots
to
are
pump out
absolutely
some
useless.
stalkers to repel him. And he's doing just that.
reacting very nicely. But still, those Marines are going to do a whole lot of damage there. They can really hit that Stalker.
Oh, nice.
Good micro, man. I'm impressed.
He could chrono boost the warp gates. Yeah, but the push, I mean, in the end, wasn't exactly very effective. It achieved nothing. He lost a Marine. Yeah, he got 2 Zealots, but it really didn't achieve much.
Oh, I think the achievement,
Stalkers are catching up with him.
I think the achievement he was going for there was more one of sort of mental attack, because now he's got the Protoss thinking, hold on a second, I might have to compensate for this kind of aggression by throwing out more guys, because he can just come and attack me anytime he wants, and that's exactly what Alpha wants, I think. He wants the Protoss on the back foot.
Yeah. While he's taking care of these 3 starports coming down ever so early in the game. Jesus, 3 starports at once. God.
Chicago's going for some Templars, so he's actually thinking that there's some sort of like large bio ball coming, but Alpha being pretty clever, he's throwing off the whole thing here with what is that? Probably Banshees? No, Ravens. Okay.
Ravens, yeah. Chicago, I don't think he thinks that there's going to be much of a Marine ball. These guys have played each other so many times. He always gets Templars, regardless of any build, because the feedback ability is also very useful against, any energy unit. And he knows that Alpha loves going Banshees and Ravens, and he didn't even scout to find that one out. And he's going to take out those Ravens in no time. I mean, it takes one feedback to just own them.
Yeah, you're probably right. What do I know? Probably nothing. But yeah, those Templar are coming out already, and their Scythe Storm is halfway done. He's dropping that 4th gate. Well, let's see what he makes of this. I think he could probably put up a couple extra gates there.
Yeah. Good comment there.
What did he say?
Shouldn't the toss make an observer? And he's very right, because we're going to see some cloaked Banshees come out just now.
Well, yeah.
There's a robo coming down, but
I was going to just say he needs a robo to come out at some point. Because with Terrans, you never know. I mean, you don't want to see those ghosts coming through your base. You don't want to see any Banshees or anything. Unfortunately, I just lost the mouse cursor on my side, so it's not going to be as good a cast as it could be. But there you go. I like to see that Alpha has just a bunch of SCVs laying around doing nothing. That's nice.
Well, this game ain't gonna last long because what a storm! Pretty good. Are you watching this?
Yeah, I did. I just missed it a little bit. That storm was devastating.
Jesus Christ! And the spectators are going wild. I mean, that High Templar has 14 kills there.
You know what? I would have liked to have seen him counterattack right there, because he pretty much took out everything he had there. But not enough Stalkers. Yeah. I think. Yeah, he doesn't have enough Stalkers. Sorry, especially with the amount of Banshees that are now starting to roll out there. Just keeps pumping out those non-stimming Marines. If I could just find my damn mouse, I could see. Oh well, can't see anything. He's going some ghosts though. Good idea.
Yeah, that is a good idea to EMP out those High Templar, because Chicago and his Scythe Storms, man, I mean, he lays them down beautifully. Always.
He certainly did. I mean, he wiped out all those Marines masterfully. Though I must confess, Alpha could have done a little bit better to maybe just scatter them. Rather than leave them clumped up.
He would be able to scatter them a little bit better if he had stim too, eh?
Yeah, actually, that would be true. Unfortunately, he's put a tech lab on one of his barracks. I say unfortunately because he hasn't done anything with it. He's only used it to make ghosts rather than get stim. So that's sad.
Absolutely. I'd like to see. What the hell is that going on at the National?
Did you see that disgusting dance?
They were having a hoedown there, and now they decided, no, fuck the hoedown, let's go over to the base and take that out. I'm not sure how useful that's going to be. He's got to get some good side storms going down. Otherwise, this push will be very useless because he's got quite a defense up there.
Oh, is that Alpha? Yeah, it is. Good stuff.
Tactical, always
Good to
just
see
before
that
engagement.
he never lets go of those good useful tactics.
Yeah.
Oh, laying down a
Uh
scan.
oh.
That's good. He sees what's coming.
Yeah, he knows that the observer's there too. Oh, oh, he's feet
Just
back in the
genius.
ghost.
Loved it. Love to see that.
Oh, it does. Look at those side storms. Look, the banshees are all dead. That's it. Wow.
Not
Although
enough
that was an even
stalkers.
exchange.
Yeah, it was pretty even, but not enough stalkers to take out those banshees right now. Otherwise, he could actually just counterattack and have this. Pump out more stalkers, not Templar.
Well, he's using all of his gas on the Templars, and I think that is the right choice if he wants to take out all those useless, unupgraded Marines. No combat shield, no stim pack, no weapon upgrades, no armor upgrades, no nothing. I mean, he's making the right choice. Oh, good, and not putting anything in the bunker either. So,
And
Oh,
building a command
that's it.
center while he's at it. Yeah, I think
Oh.
that's just about it then.
that's it. Chicago is back, and he's kicking ass. Oh, God.
Well, he
He's
sure
so
is. Look
good.
at that.
He's so good at early pushes.
Yeah,
Great micro.
he certainly handled this very well, just like a pro.
Uh-oh, he's
Those-
stuck there. He's got to move that immortal, otherwise those Archons are dead.
Oh,
And they are dead because
nicely
there's no
timed
observer to
block.
stop them.
You know what? I think Alpha may just have enough juice in the tank here to keep things going. If he makes the right moves here, but that has actually given Chicago enough time to hit that gold, and that's, oh yeah, he knew that was it.
Yeah. Also, with the gold coming up and 3,600 minerals, I mean, all he had to do was just spawn in a ton of zealots. Even if they get him taken down by the banshees, I mean, he could have finished that game regardless.
I suppose. Alpha may have still been able to hold in there for a little while, but the Protoss would have just pulled away fast, and that would have been it. Okay, well, I apologize for my mouse just deciding to die there for some reason. I can't understand. But, you know, a pretty nice game. Just goes to show Stim is good.
Yeah, Stim would have been useful there, and maybe some Hellions to focus down the High Templar and whatever. And hey, maybe some tanks. Take those guys out from a distance.
Tanks would have been pretty useful as well. But I have to say, those Banshees were doing quite nicely. It's just that, you know, I don't think his control was excellent, and if those Marines had had Stim, they would have been able to maybe go in, snipe those Templar earlier, a little bit faster. He would have been able to scatter them better. Well, it's not all about the Stim, but it would have made a difference, I think. But there you go, a good game.
Yeah, pretty good. We'll see more of those coming up. I like seeing Chicago and his gate pushes. They're always great.
Yeah, that was a little bit strange. Like, I wasn't expecting really that unit composition from him. It was kind of odd, but it really panned out and worked in the end for him, clearly. So there you go. Nice learning for me there. And I think that's just about it. We'll sign off here and see another one.
All right.